And we are back with another episode of the BS Show. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy summertime in the LBC.
It's hot.
It's supposed to be spring, but spring. We just kind of spring right past it.
Well, the last 2 weeks here was like summer. Now it's starting to chill out a bit, which is nice.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, hope you guys are doing well. Before we begin the show, as always, make sure you guys check the description below. We got that VPN deal. Protect yourself before you wreck yourself and you have some kind of random baby across the universe. So make sure you guys do get that protection.
Random baby?
Get protected.
Oh, jeez.
You don't know what kind of babies are coming out nowadays.
Buzz TV. BuzzTVGlobal.com. Check them out. Got some good freaking devices. They got some more devices coming out. They are always advancing their software, and there's some nice little things that are hidden in the software from what I'm hearing about. So you'll have to check that out. So make sure you use the link in the description below, BuzzTVGlobal.com.
You said that in a very American way. Normally you say about, but you said about.
I don't say about. I never say about.
That is like the most American about way you've ever said.
We don't say it about differently.
About now you're saying it different. What is this about?
Whatever.
What is this about?
So hold on, I have a question for you.
I might have an answer.
I'm obviously distraught because the Leafs lost, but the LA Kings got shut out in their last game there.
Okay, so how come you've been quiet this entire time? I'm like, hey, what's the score? What's the score? What's the score? And you don't want to say shit. Then the Oilers win. And it's hilarious because there's so many people saying like, oh man, there's so many bad calls and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, that's sports.
Well, there was a lot of bad calls, bro.
There was, but whatever. You can't do nothing about it. Kings are at home. Whatever. It is what it is. But where the hell have you been?
I've been watching the Leafs, and then I've been quiet because they're not in. They didn't make it, and I'm upset.
Should have made that bet on the Oilers.
I would have been a good probably. Team, man. It's gonna be pretty grimy if you watch Edmonton versus Calgary. Like, they have videos online where the whole team fights. The whole team, including the goalies. The goalies come to the center and they drop gloves and they literally go at it. Like, they are a grimy team. So like it's gonna be entertaining to watch how rough that game is. It's funny because I was talking to some of my American friends last night and I was like, so do you guys watch hockey? And they're like, the city we grew up in wasn't really like, we didn't have a hockey team or anything like that. The surrounding cities did, but hockey was more of a bougie sport. It was for those people that, were a little bit more upper class. And I'm like, what?
I've watched hockey. So I'm actually glad that you're bringing sports up because it's actually Serge and I were having a conversation last night and we were talking about sports. I know you don't follow basketball much, especially since your Toronto Raptors are out.
Are they?
But they're out.
How long ago was that? That must be recent.
They've been out for like a month. They've been out. We're already in the conference finals now. So something insane happened 2 days ago where two teams make it all the way to a game 7. And, game 7s are not common,
Right.
Normally, when you get to a game 7, both teams are pretty evenly matched. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So they had your Boston Celtics versus the Milwaukee Bucks, which is last year's champions. And both teams lost at home. Twice. So they went all the way to a game 7 and they were going to Boston. Milwaukee lost to Boston, last year's champions, where I actually predicted that they were going to come back to the finals this year. But they lost, and it wasn't a beating, but it wasn't pretty either. Celtics kind of took over the game and just kept it like that throughout the game. The other game 7 was the Dallas Mavericks, which when you hear about the Dallas Mavericks, you're just like, who? It's like, oh, the Utah Jazz, it's in the playoffs. It's like, what? Who? What?
That's Cuban's team, isn't it?
Cuban's team, yeah. And Dirk Nowitzki won them their championship. Nowitzki. Well, now they have this Donkovic, whatever his name is.
Dunkovic?
Yeah, Dunkovic. They have this guy that's doing it like extremely well. But game 7 was also on Sunday. Dallas Mavericks versus last year's finalist that lost to Milwaukee, the Phoenix Suns. And they were playing in Phoenix. And both teams did not lose at home. Every time they went to their home, they won. So it went all the way to game 7. Bro, Phoenix got their asses handed. They were losing at one point by 48 points, which is, dude,
48 points.
40. I want to say at halftime, the score was like 60 to like 27. I was like, what? Like, what the hell's going on here? It was unbelievable. I could not believe what I was watching. But the Phoenix Suns got destroyed at home, and the Dallas Mavericks is moving on to the conference finals. So now we have the Golden State Warriors versus the Dallas Mavericks, which a lot of people are saying like, oh, the Warriors are going to sweep the Mavericks. It's like, no, they're not. Mavericks look really good. They have a good chance of winning this year. And then you have the Boston Celtics versus the Miami Heat, which I think that's going to be a battle. It's going to be some great basketball. We're actually in a time of basketball right now that reminds me of the 90s, how you had several really good teams in the Eastern and Western Conference, and they're playing like some street ball almost. Like, it was brutal.
The 90s was my NBA jam.
Dude, me too. My jam. So quick announcement before I kick this off. Actually, I'll kick it off with some of this gaming stuff. We are talking about some gaming today, guys. So, hold on. Some news
after, the Leafs. Whatever. Mitch Marner got his freaking car stolen from gunpoint.
Who?
Mitch Marner is a Leaf. He's one of the people who always sets up Matthews with some really good like shots or whatever, right? So he's a really good Leaf. But I guess somebody was really upset that they didn't make it to the second round and they stole his I think it was a Land Rover or something.
Wow.
So if you know any information, don't comment below. Call the cops. Just saying.
That guy's gonna get caught so fast. He's got like some kind of tracker on that thing. Dude, if anybody steals my truck, I got a tracker on my car. So good luck. They won't make it. They won't make it like 100 yards past my house when the car realizes that I'm at home. So real quick, I am actually by the time by the time you guys are watching this, I'll probably still be in Hawaii, but I wanted to ask you, see what you think about this idea. I'm actually going to be doing something a little bit different on my travel channel pretty soon. I'm going to break my traveling vlog into days, into episodes for this Hawaii trip.
That's cool. I think that's dope.
So I'm going to be out there for 10 days and I release a video every Wednesday and Saturday on that channel.
Yeah.
So Wednesday will be day 1 and then everything that I did that day. And then on Saturday, the following Saturday, then I'll do day 2 of what happened on my trip.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I'm probably going to do, because I'm out there for 10 days. So I was like, ooh, I can do a 10-day episode where I show everything that I did. And then later, maybe towards the end of the summer, I'll do another episode, well, not an episode, but I'll do like these are the must things to do while you're in Kauai, or these are the must things to do in Hawaii, in Oahu.
He was a raptor, right? Kauai?
Who?
Kauai?
Kauai? Yeah, I know what you're trying to say, but yeah. I'm going to be stopping at a lot of food trucks. There's a lot of really, really good food trucks out there. So I was thinking like, ooh, maybe I'll do like best food trucks to go while you're out in one of the islands. But yeah, just something to, I don't know, just something that I've been thinking about, like, like I've been wanting to do. So,
do it.
Cool. Okay. So we're going to kick this off with your favorite PlayStation. Oh, where's the thing here? Okay. So PlayStation's been in the news with some insane new stuff. And I know you like talking about PlayStation, so here it is for you, your daily dose of some PlayStation. PlayStation Plus is kind of going away.
It came, it left. Because they were trying to compete with Xbox Game Pass, right?
Well, PlayStation has their version of Game Pass. I think it's called like PlayStation Now or PS Plus Now, something like that.
Okay.
Right now they have PS Plus, but they have this thing where it's similar to Game Pass where you can get these games, but they have this thing with PlayStation Plus where you get some free games every month along with your online gaming and all that stuff. The PS Plus has been like something that a lot of people do get because you get a lot of free games right off the bat. Well, Sony, I'm going to read this article from pushsquare.com. Sony will refresh its new PS Plus Extra and PS Plus Premium tiers on a monthly basis, adding new PS5, 4, 3. They didn't put anything about PlayStation 2, but they are adding some PlayStation 1 and PSP onto the platform. PS2 is going to be added at a later date. They're putting that on hold because there's been a lot of PlayStation 2 had the best games of all time amongst all consoles. The highest rated, the highest gross, the highest downloaded, the highest played. It was like those numbers are like off the charts. It's like a one-off, like PS2 with everything that happened was just like insane. What they're actually thinking about doing, and they kind of started already, a lot of these companies, is doing remastered versions of PS2 games.
Right.
So they're kind of like putting that on pause to see how many remastered are coming and what they need to bring back. They are going to have different tiers, different price points. The rollout will start on May 24th in selected Asian countries, and then it should come here to the States by June 13th, and then across Europe by June 23rd. They're talking about PlayStation Plus will be updated a hell of a lot more regularly. But the games that they're adding, it's a lot. And I mean, like, okay, I'm gonna go through this list and just mention a couple of them. But this list is extremely long. These are gonna be, and you know what? I'll even show you this real quick so that way you could see exactly what I'm talking about. This is the list of games. All PS Plus games, PS Plus Extra. It's a lot.
It's nice to see some Mortal Kombat in there.
Yeah.
Some good games.
Dude, so Assassin's Creed Valhalla, the brand new one. Batman Arkham, a little older. Bloodborne, a little older. Days Gone, which is great. Death Stranding. I just finished playing this game. I actually just finished playing the director's cut on the PS5. Dude, that game is really good. Far Cry 3 remastered. They got the Bloodborne Classic or Blood Dragon Classic, Far Cry 4, which is one of my favorite Far Cry games. Final Fantasy 15. I'm stoked. I haven't played that one yet, but I will now. God of War, Infamous. I just finished playing Second Light. I'm gonna go back and play First Light because Infamous was good. Knack. I don't know if you ever heard of Knack. Another great one. Dude, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, the brand new game. Marvel's Miles Morales. Marvel's Spider-Man. Yeah, some Mortal Kombat. NBA 2K22, the brand new one. Resident Evil. Resogun, that's a fun game. The Crew, Star Trek, South Park, both of them. I know you don't like South Park. Those are fun games. Uncharted 4, the Uncharted The Lost Legacy, and Uncharted the Nathan Drake collection. Watch Dogs, Wipeout. Dude, they have a lot of good ones. Oh, and there's another list. It says all PS Plus games on the PS Plus premium level. Holy crap. Dude, look at this. This is a whole different list now. PS Plus premium, Ape Escape, BioShock remastered. Oh, I definitely want to play that.
I played the first BioShock, I think.
Dude, Dark Cloud, that was a favorite of mine. Hot Shots. Holy crap, dude, what the hell are they doing?
Well, how much is this premium level?
I want to say PS Plus premium time limited trials. Cyberpunk. Are you kidding me? Horizon Forbidden West, the brand new one. PS Plus collection. Dude, we could be here all freaking day, man. Like all this stuff that they're adding is insane. I had the price. I gotta pull it up right now. I gotta see what these prices are. The price, from what I remember, because there is 3 tiers, I believe. PS Plus. Oh, here we go. PS Plus users will be able to simply upgrade to higher tiers. Okay, how much?
How much? How much?
How much? How much? PS Plus new prices. There we go. Yeah, I had the article here. I don't know what the hell. Oh, of course. Here's The Verge. No, The Verge just gave me a list of. Okay, here we go. So PlayStation Plus Essentials is going to be $9.99 a month. PlayStation Extras, which gives you the Extras plus Essentials, is $14.99 a month. And where's the premium? Whoa. But they do have, okay. I don't know why they're not giving me the price now. I had it before. PlayStation Plus Extra, PlayStation Plus Premium, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, now they're not showing the prices. Damn it. Sorry, guys. I had prices, and I have no idea where they went. But I know you could get, from what I remembered seeing, I know you can get. Oh, here we go. Here we go. You could do. Okay, so I'm gonna throw a lot of prices at you guys. So for PlayStation Plus Essentials, You could do a monthly, quarterly, or yearly. Of course, the yearly just makes more sense. $9.99 a month, or if you do the quarter, $24.99, or if you do the year, which makes more sense, $59.99. So $60. Might as well do the year because you save 50% off, instead of the monthly. And it provides, it provides the same benefits that PlayStation Plus members are getting today, such as 2 monthly downloadable games, exclusive discounts, cloud storage for save games, and online multiplayer access. Okay, so for PlayStation Plus Extra, you get $14.99 for the month, or $39.99 for the quarter, or $99.99 for the year, which again, the year makes more sense. What you get is you get all the benefits from the Essentials tier, and it adds a catalog of up to 400 of the most popular PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 games, including blockbuster hits from PlayStation Studios catalog and third-party partners. Games in the extra tier are downloadable for play. And then you have your PlayStation Plus Premier, which again, the yearly is the one that makes more sense. But monthly is $17.99, quarterly $49.99, and yearly $119.99, $120. So what
that
you
includes
get
everything from the extra too, or no?
Yes, everything from Essentials, everything from the extra, and it adds an additional 340 games, including PlayStation 3 games available via cloud streaming, a catalog of classic games available both streaming and downloaded from the original PlayStation, PlayStation 2, and PSP. It offers cloud streaming access for original PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, PSP, in the extra premium tiers in markets where PlayStation Now is currently available. Customers can stream games using PS4 and PS5 consoles on PC. Time-limited game trials will be offered in this tier so customers can try selected games before they buy. So anything like brand spanking new, you could play for a certain amount of time before you, to give you an option if you want to play or buy, I mean.
I think it's a good deal.
I think it's a great deal. Now, of course, people are going to be wondering where this is available at, so I'm just going to throw all the countries out there. If I don't list your country wherever you're listening from, it's probably going to be coming soon. But right now, it's going to be offered to the US, Canada, Japan, the UK, France, Germany, Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg, Austria, Switzerland, Ireland, Spain, Italy, Portugal, Norway, Denmark, Finland, and Sweden. In addition, PC streaming won't be available in Japan at launch, but will come at a later unspecified date. None of my Latin countries. I just realized that. Wait, no Mexico, no Central America, no South America. Not yet.
Not yet.
So pretty much they're combining all their services and they're giving you like an insanely great bundle.
It's good.
What do you think?
I think it's great. I'm a huge fan of these. I know it's weird, but these cloud-based gaming platforms. Like honestly, people, there's so much stuff to try out there, and as let's say you're a parent, right, and you have a pre-teenage kid, right? If you try to buy every game that gets them excited, it can get very expensive. It can, right? And if you buy a pass like this, they get to try all these games, plus they get to save all their stuff into the cloud. Like sometimes stuff has issues, and I like the ability just to like uninstall and reinstall, and it automatically knows where I left off. Like if I switch consoles, because I have two Xboxes. So if I go back and forth between the two, the cloud automatically syncs. It knows where all my stuff is. Like, it just makes sense.
I agree. Yeah. I like my my PS Plus. You know, it's always done what I needed, and it's great because everything that I had on the PS4 just transferred right over. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get the premium, like the highest level, because that one sounds for people who are like serious gamers, you know. I just started playing Far Cry 6 because I just finished playing Death Stranding. Um, and that one took me a couple months. It took me a couple months to beat it. So I'm kind of like, and the way I play game, I'm very dedicated. Like I'll play one game and I might switch over to like Fortnite while I'm playing this other game, but I won't start something else. Fortnite is like, you know, it's like Call of Duty. Like you could just jump in a game, shoot some people, and be done. But if I'm playing like some kind of story mode thing, then I'll just stick with that one game. So what do you got? What do you got?
I was gonna, maybe, should I? Okay, fine, I will. I don't know. There's just so much talk about this stuff that I don't even know if I want to talk about it, but I mean, it is PlayStation related, so I guess I will. It says Sony doesn't want you to know that it's donating $100,000 for reproductive rights. It's just so much in the news. Insomniac Games, which is a part of Sony PlayStation Studios, plans to donate $50,000 to Women's Reproductive Rights Assistance Project. Holy moly. According to the internal email sent on May 13th by its CEO, Ted Price, as reported by blah, 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 Sony itself plans to match the donation for a total of $100,000, and employees of Insomniac can make donations through Sony PlayStation Cares program. There's a major wrinkle in the news, though. Washington Post reports that neither Insomniac Games nor Sony plans to publicize the donations. Now, they're supporting women's reproductive rights, and they feel almost ashamed to make that known because of all the stuff that's going on with, I guess, the my body, my choice shit. Like,
Mm-hmm.
that's crazy. Why does it got to be so? I don't know. So, like, Bungie even made a tweet saying standing up for reproductive choice and liberty is not a difficult decision to make, and Bungie remains dedicated to upholding these values. But like, for a company to donate to a thing like that and feel like they're not gonna, hold on, maybe the reason they're not making it public is because what the hell's $100,000 to Sony?
Nothing.
This is how much we care about it. Here's $100,000.
There you go.
That's the reason why they're not saying. But I don't know. I just saw that come through. I was gonna throw this in because I thought it was pretty cool as well. And Fortnite's V-Bucks wallet will soon support PlayStation. Oh, whoops, go away. So it says any Fortnite V-Buck purchase on PlayStation will soon be available across every platform where the game is available except for Nintendo Switch. Previously, any V-Bucks you bought on a PlayStation console were locked to Sony's platform, but starting with the version 20.40 update that will be released on Tuesday, so by the time this comes out, that update will be out. You will also be able to access those V-Bucks as a part of your shared wallet when you play Fortnite on Xbox, PC, Android, and cloud gaming services. So that's pretty cool.
Which makes sense. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to do that if you have two, because I know several people that have a PlayStation and an Xbox. If you buy on one console, why doesn't your account, you're already allowed to log into your account from another console and you could see your skins and everything? Why shouldn't your V-Bucks follow you?
Because it's not your V-Bucks, not your choice.
Yeah. No kidding.
Yeah. So it says that right here, Sony has been. What the hell word is that?
Your brain just
Reticent?
shut down on that
Yeah, I'm
word.
like, what? has been reticent.
You don't even know what that means.
No, I don't. I'm Google Translate. Can you translate it into English? Not revealing. Okay. Weird. Where did it go? This one here. The Sony has not been revealing to play nicely. That didn't make any sense. With Epic's cross-platform ambitions for Fortnite in the past, crossplay wasn't available until Sony enabled it in September 2018. Despite the crossplay being an option for its players on Xbox and the Switch ahead of that time, the hesitancy to turn on crossplay was likely because Fortnite's cash cow is PlayStation. According to the court documents released as a part of Epic's lawsuit against Apple between 2018, May to July 2020, PS4 generated 46.8% of Fortnite's total revenues. The second highest platform was Xbox One, which generated 27.5. So I guess that's why they didn't want to share, because I think these platforms do also get a cut of of what people spend on their platforms as well too. So yeah, that's pretty cool. If you are an avid Fortnite V-Bucker, then you can share your V-Bucks across all of your different platforms except for the Nintendo Switch.
Poor Nintendo. They'll get there one day.
You want another one?
Another one, yeah.
All right, fine.
Keep firing.
So when was the last time you played your Oculus?
Ooh, it's been a while. Maybe a month and a half.
Yeah.
I've been, well, I've been traveling a lot. I've been pretty busy, and I probably won't. Yeah, I'll probably I'm going to be gone for another 2 weeks. Um, yeah, it's been a while. Actually, it's been a month. It's been a month. I took it to my sisters, and my nieces were playing with them, and they're like excited about it. They're like, "Oh my gosh, put on the roller coaster!" I'm like,
Roller coaster's fun.
I'm like, "You guys are crazy."
Check out these glasses. So these XR glasses for gaming just racked up 2.5 million on Kickstarter. Virtue One gaming glasses raises more money on Kickstarter than the Oculus Rift did. Virtue One is the new name in the gaming world that has managed to kick up a lot of dust on crowdfunding platform Kickstarter, so much that Virtue One has surpassed the Oculus Rift's massive fundraising efforts on the same platform with its pair of mixed reality glasses. So it says that they've raised a whopping of 2.5 million in a little over 6 weeks, overshooting the original goal of, oh man, let me make this bigger so you can see that. Can you see what the original goal is here?
20,000. Jeez.
What's even more surprising is that it's backing this large sum are just over 4,000 people compared to the 9,500 that backed the Oculus Rift. Let's see. But what is it? I need to know more about it. It just shows people wearing glasses and playing video games. You'll be able to stream games and media from anywhere. Even the console games can be streamed using the remote play apps like PlayStation Remote Play or Xbox Cloud Gaming. Oh, you stream them right to the glasses.
Right.
I don't know. That's kind of like right in your face.
Well, that's how Oculus is.
I guess. These glasses run on Android, and streaming apps like Disney Plus, Apple TV Plus, HBO Max come pre-installed. That's pretty cool. But you notice that they don't say Netflix?
Yeah, screw Netflix. Well, that's good. They need, like, the thing with these glasses is, or the headsets is, they are very bulky and heavy, and
Yeah.
my only question is how long are these things going to last until they die?
Oh, look how they have their battery.
Wait, what the hell is that? Does it attach to it?
You can probably remove the bands, and then one side would be the battery, the other side is all the brains.
Mm.
It's going to cost $429 for the early bird, with a version that includes a neckband that's going for $529. And it says that Meta's AR glasses could be coming for around 2024. So they might be all coming around the same time. Apple's mixed reality headset as well. So yeah, we're going to be getting a lot more into VR.
My thing is, how the heck, like, how long is that battery gonna last? Because the Oculus battery by itself sucks. It's I played like mini golf on that thing, and if I didn't have that battery pack after the first round, my thing's dead.
First round, yo, I could play for like 3-4 hours and I'm good.
On stock,
I think so.
that thing, are you sure? Because that thing only is, I think it only supposed to last about an hour and a half.
Nah, there's no
Yeah,
way.
it's
There's
not
no
that
way.
long. Like that Oculus by itself is not that long.
Maybe.
But I have the battery pack that goes above your head, but it's too heavy. It's sucker's too heavy.
Got to do some neck exercises.
Yeah. What is this?
NVIDIA's Monster RTX 4090 graphics card is said to arrive mid-July. That's this year. They just came out with the 3090 Ti. Now we're getting into the 4000 series. This thing is going to be huge. Like we thought the 3090 was a big graphics card. Like this is going to be like a 4-slot GPU.
Why?
I think, you know what I think? I think that we need more advancements into perfecting this technology to run more efficient instead of just making it bigger. Like make it run more efficient, make it run with less power, make it more powerful to compute things better instead of just making the graphics card 4 times bigger. Like it's crazy. Whoa, my microphone just fell off my stand. What the hell?
Your mic just fainted.
Okay, I'm gonna mute myself for a second.
Go for it. Yeah, that's the 4090. I don't know why. Okay, so I know when these graphics cards come out, like for me, I'm still running the 2080 RTX, the Super, and my graphics card is not old. But when it comes to computer parts, if you buy something like this one, for example, if this one comes out, I totally just got rid of it. If this one comes out in mid-July, this thing will be outdated by the end of the year, quick. Maybe even sooner than that. Maybe by fall season, something else is out. It, they it like you said, they're moving way too fast with trying to be like, hey, let's add more of this, more of this, more of this, when they should just make it more efficient.
I don't know. So like I'm in the crypto mining community and we've talked about this graphics card and the crypto miners aren't even excited about it. Like even if it could do more productivity, we're not going to buy it. It's just too power hungry. It says that these things are going to probably use more than this says up to, but I think it's going to be using more than 450 watts of power by itself. So if you want a high end gaming computer, right, going into 2023, minimum, the minimum you need is 1,000 watt power supply.
That's ridiculous.
Just think about it, right? Like you're going to have a 500-watt GPU. That's just one part of your computer, right? Your CPU is going to take up stuff, your hard drives, everything else. And then if you really want a really nice, monitor and everything else, we're looking at close to what? 1,600 watts for a total badass setup if you wanted it. If you go any higher and you're going to have to find another, you're going to have to upgrade the breaker in your house. Because
Yeah.
the standard breaker is, I think, it tops at around 1,600 watts.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous. They need to figure out. yes, more power is good. They're trying to make these things more powerful, but they all should make it power efficient. Where it's like, yes, it's more, it's powerful, but it's not draining all your power too at the same time. It's I don't know. To me, I'm just it's kind of like deflating. It's like okay, cool, you have this new graphics card that's coming out, but like I said, I have my 2080 Super RTX, and that thing is running
Great card.
amazing. Yeah, I don't need. I like when did I get this card? I'm trying to think. I did a video on it when I had the old channel, and I did a whole video about how to build the computer. And I bought this thing when it was almost fairly like new out there. So I've had this card maybe for the last, at least the last, oh, I'm thinking what, 3 years maybe? 3 years, maybe 4 years on this graphics card.
You know, I have quite a few 2070 supers and 2070s, and they're great cards. I love those cards. Like for the average everyday gamer, can't go wrong with the 20 series. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't. Like even some of like the 1080 Ti's, still great cards. They're just old. You may not get like some of the new features like the DLSS and the ray tracing and stuff like that. But for the person who just wants to game and you don't care about all that stuff, then you can still get a decent stuff, decent bang for your buck. Even the 3050s that they're coming out with right now, they're great cards and they're cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Did you remember this from April Fool's 2021? We showed this on a live stream, I think.
Vaguely, yeah.
It was a fake mock-up copy of a 4090,
Wow.
and the guy actually like made it so it lights up and that it works and that the fans spin and everything, and then he made an
That's
even bigger one.
that's ridiculous.
But yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, some crazy stuff. I don't know. They need to stop it and make what they have better, run better.
And then if they think that they're going to sell a million 4090s because their sales were so good for their 3000 series, they're a little twisted because for mining Ethereum is going away. So people are not going to be racking up graphics cards like they used to, at least not initially, until we get a new coin that everyone settles on and they're like, we're all going to mine this coin again. But if they're going to want to charge $3,000 for these GPUs, people aren't going to line up and try to grab all of them again, especially when it's so iffy. The reason why the 3000 series ran so well in regards to sales was because people have been GPU mining for like 5-6 years already.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's true. It is true. Well, hope you guys appreciated today's episode. Want to give you guys all the latest and greatest stuff. A lot of stuff coming. Keep an eye out. I'm very so E3 is right around the corner.
Woo-hoo.
E3 is right around the corner, and this is the time of year where Nintendo normally announces something. So I'm hoping it's going to be an actual console, like a legit console, not this whole travel thing. That Nintendo Wii that they had was amazing. They need to do something like that again, and they need to double down on that and not go to no Switch crap thing.
Throw some D's on that.
Yeah. So I hope they do something with that because for me, I miss the Wii. I have my old Wii, and I have my old broken into Wii.
I would like to see them do something with the Shield because like we haven't seen a new Wii, we haven't seen a new Shield. Nintendo now owns the Tegra. Like,
Yeah,
do something.
that's
Do
right.
something.
They do own that Tegra chip, so now it's yeah. I really do hope they do a freaking a console. I hope they do an actual console because I'll buy it. I'll be out there like trying to
you
get it before.
imagine you imagine they did something like like an amalgamation of the two where it was like a Nintendo console with GeForce Now.
That would be crazy.
I think it'd be dope.
That would be crazy. So we'll see. Stay tuned. Let us know. Leave us a comment. Leave us a review. Smash that thumbs up. Share the video or the audio with a friend. And yeah, next level. What do you got before we go?
Thank y'all for watching another or listening to another episode of the BS Show. If you are enjoying the content that you're watching and listening to, make sure you leave a review so other people like yourself can find the content that you enjoy. If you're looking to be a part of the conversation, looking to be a part of the community, make sure you check us out usually Thursday from 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But sometimes that shizness changes, and it could be a Tuesday, Monday, Friday. I don't know, whenever. But make sure you have that notification bell turned on so you catch us the next time that we go live. So we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Peace.